Hey Cancer, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the month of September, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if for some reason this reading does not resonate, please don't forget to check the placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case. Alright, so I also wanted to mention that if you ever feel guided to get a reading from me, that all my information is in the description box below. I do love readings and personal readings, $25 each. You could do $50 for both, but it's really up to you, whatever you feel guided to get. If a reading ever resonates with you and you want to get more information, I highly recommend getting a reading from me, because I go really deep in the readings. I make you get your money's worth, okay? My readings are about 30 minutes each. So if you were to order both readings, they would be at least an hour. So definitely take advantage of that. All right. But other than that, I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves during these times. A lot of stuff is happening all over the world. So wherever you guys are, I'm sending my love to you, because I know, the energy is really high. So I hope you're taking care of yourself, trying to ground yourself, and wherever you are in the world, I send you my blessings. All right, so let's get on with the reading and see what's going on with you guys. So as always, this is the spiritual messages, so this is your energy individually. So I'm going to be pulling what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's rooting you, your recent past, and what you need to know. All right, so let's get started. All right, Cancer, what is going on with Cancer during this time? Okay, we have a lot coming out, but I saw the Three of Wands. So you could be thinking about your future right now, what you want it to look like, or waiting for something. What is that Cancer center? Beautiful, we have the Fool. Okay, so new beginnings, taking risks, taking leaps of faith. What is crossing this energy? One card, please. Oof, we got the Seven of Swords. Came out in the reverse for some reason, but I'll just take it as is, because I don't think it was meant to be in the reverse. What's crowning you is the Knight of Pentacles with the Chariot. I'm going to put it back because I only like when one card comes out at a time, but this is really funny. I feel like there's a part of you that wants to move very fast and another part of you that wants to take things slow. It could be because of fear. You don't really know what's going to happen if you take that leap of faith. And that could be the self-sabotaging energy. Let's see what's crowning Cancer. Two of Pentacles, exactly. Yeah, see, you're stuck between what to do. You want to make a decision. I feel like you don't want to be in this back and forth energy anymore. Five of Cups in the reverse, beautiful, as the rooting energy. All right, what's the recent past? The Ace of Pentacles. What does Cancer need to know? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so strong earth energy here. You could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have that in your chart. And here's that Three of Wands that I saw when I was first shuffling. So there is something that you're thinking about your future now. I feel like, what's under that? Stars. Beautiful. So you can have Aquarius in your chart. But I feel like whatever past you found yourself in that was disappointing, had a lot of pain and sadness, I feel like you just want to move forward. You don't want to be defined by your past anymore. And Cancers are all about the past, right? Like, Cancers rule the past, literally. Like, you guys are one of the most nostalgic signs for that reason, and that could have its negative side effects, because when we're stuck in the past, we could either be fantasizing about the good days or just being stuck on the what ifs, right? Or just letting the past define you. Like if something bad happened to you, you use that as a reason to act a certain way now. But whatever the case, I feel like however that resonates for you, you don't want to be stuck in the past anymore. You want to move forward. With the Three of Wands here, you're ready to see the future. You're ready to look that way instead of looking back. You might look back one last time, but I feel like you're done. Like you don't want to do that anymore. I feel like you're starting to see that there's something so much better than the past that you've been allowing yourself to be defined by. And that's a huge step for a Cancer, to leave the past behind. But I think this chapter has run its course. You know that the only way to go is forward, and that there's no reason to continue staying there. Okay, because what's at your center here is the Fool. So you're starting from ground zero, and you're happy with that. Maybe in the past this scared the shit out of you to go from 0 to 100. You know what I mean? Like you could have thought changing locations, changing jobs, doing something different in your life was at risk of your security. And that's why you didn't take leaps of faith in the past. But I feel like now, again, you're bored with this chapter, that you're saying the only way out of this if I just take a leap of faith, if I just go for it and stop telling myself how it's going to go wrong. Stop listening to my ego when it tells me that I'm going to fail because that happened last time, right? So I feel like you're starting to take these leaps of faith. You're thinking about it for sure. Perhaps you haven't quite set the sails yet, but I do see you thinking about making the right move here. And you do have two choices here. Do you want to stay stagnant, or do you want to move forward? Okay, so let's see what this Fool is about. What's this new beginning you want? We have two cards. Yeah, see, Death and Strength. So this is going to come with some challenges. It's going to be a transformative change here. Sorry, a challenging change here, this transformation. But it's necessary. It's for your own good. It's your growth. Four of Wands, exactly. You want happiness. And this happiness lies in the future. Okay? Because the Three of Wands is the Four of Wands sequentially. So, you know what you want, and I feel like you want this happy home life. You want this stability, whether this is with someone else or just you. Okay, Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like that's the energy you'd like to exude if you don't already, where you are this person who has a very abundant surrounding. Okay, very financially stable, or at least that's the risk that you need to take in order to have this stuff, right? In order to have this stability, this security, this financial security, however it resonates for you. But I feel like you know you're not going to have this Four of Wands if you stay stuck in the past, right? You know that you have to heal from that and move forward. You know that you have to stop fantasizing about the past because it's not happening anymore. You know, maybe you're fantasizing about the good old days, but the good old days are old for a reason, right? Because they no longer exist. So I feel like you definitely have the potential to have this Four of Wands. It's just a matter of taking that leap of faith, however that resonates for you. Okay, because with the Seven of Swords as a crossing energy, this is your self-sabotaging ways. Okay, this could be that fear and the doubt that starts to creep in. The minute you start to think like, okay, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to take this leap of faith, I'm going to quit my job, I'm going to move town, whatever, leave the country, whatever it is, the minute you start to do that, this negative voice in your head starts to creep in and tells you all the ways that you're going to fail. And that's that self-sabotaging energy. Or if you start fantasizing about the past, about the good old days, that's your self-sabotaging energy. Six of Swords, but you're moving past it. Yeah. You're moving past it. You're moving to calmer waters. After a period of being stuck there for quite some time, you're moving for sure. Nine of Swords, yeah, this is that fear and doubt when it creeps in. This is when you overthink and you stress out about things you do not need to stress out about. It's all in your head, those fears. And you're trying to get to a place where you can move past that, right? Easier said than done, obviously, but I feel like you're just becoming more aware of it. You're becoming more aware of these self-sabotaging traits where in the past you just didn't even know, right? You just thought, you just went on about your life and you just thought like, well, I'm just going to be lonely and sad forever. And you just accepted that, but you're not accepting that anymore. What's crowning you is the Two of Pentacles. So Capricorn energy here. So I feel like, yeah, there's two ideas you're juggling here, which I already briefly mentioned, but I feel like that's why the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles popped up, because those are two very contradicting energies. The Chariot is very rapid movement forward, and the Knight of Pentacles is a little bit more apprehensive, a little bit more wants to see what goes on first before they take any leaps of faith, right? The Knight of Pentacles is very slow for a reason. He's scared of what may appear on his journey to his destination, right? So I feel like you're caught between both those energies. Should I just go for it, or should I kind of play it safe, right? But I feel like overall you want to just make a decision. You don't want to be stuck between those two options anymore. Or maybe you're trying to figure out a way to do both. Is it what I think it is? It just fell out. Oh my gosh, it is. The Chariot. This is what you need to do. Your soul knows it. Your higher self knows it. Your intuition knows it. The only thing that tells you otherwise is fear and doubt and your ego. Okay? Because everybody else in your energetic field, however that resonates for you, maybe even people in your life, are telling you to just go for it. They're telling you, like, what are you so scared of? Just do it. Magician. See, you're manifesting this. You want something different. You're trying to create a new life here, and that life will only be created by taking that leap of faith. And it's a beautiful life, 100%, with that Four of Wands. Okay, this is success and happiness. So I feel like ultimately you know what you need to do and what you want to do, right? It's not even about a matter of needing all the time. It's what you desire. And I feel like you desire taking this leap of faith into a better future. And this is what you've been manifesting this entire time. Subconsciously, you could be manifesting this, and this is why you're almost at the brink of the change. Because you know you want something different. Okay, what's rooting you is the Five of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like I've been doing readings for like a year now, and every time I do Cancer readings, the Five of Cups always pops up in some shape, way, or form. This sadness, this guilt, this betrayal, the loss, the anguish of the past. It's always there, lingering in your energy field, some shape, way, or form. But with it being in the reverse, and is at the rooting energy, that's telling me that you're getting ready to close that chapter, and you're not looking back anymore. You're not letting your past define you anymore, because you know it's just holding you back from living a beautiful life. You're healing from it, first and foremost. I feel like that's maybe what I forgot to mention, is like the only reason you weren't able to move past from the past is because you hadn't quite yet healed from it, and that's totally fine, right? Healing takes time. It's not going to happen quickly. So if you've been getting to a point now where you're finally starting to feel healed, you're finally able to, remove the band-aid and let the wound heal naturally, I feel like that's where you're currently at right now. Beautiful. Six of Wands. So Leo energy. Again, you're starting to recognize this truth, right? Because I feel like in the past, you just didn't know any better. You just didn't know that people can heal from the past and move forward. Maybe you literally thought that you were just destined to live a sad life of pain and sadness. But something happened, some sort of transformation occurred, or maybe just your own dissatisfaction of life that is starting to make you finally realize that you don't have to live that way. You're recognizing your truth. You're starting to understand that you can have success And you can have what you want. You really can. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that's your energy. That's always been you, right? You've always been this sensitive, nurturing person. But I feel like you're starting to finally exude it in the right places of your life, right? Maybe you've been this person that cares for everyone else but yourself, but I feel like you're starting to recognize yourself. All right, you're starting to see the success that you can bring to the table within your own life. Okay, so I just feel like you're starting to realize a lot of things in the best way possible. Like your self-sabotaging ways and your positive traits, of course, right? Like you're starting to see the good parts of you. And that's what's giving you the motivation to push forward, to keep pushing past any challenges that you may be facing. All right, so recent past is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this is that new beginning that you've been wanting. Maybe you did get a new job. Okay, maybe you are starting this new chapter in your life, however it resonates for you. I feel like it has to do with money for a lot of you, so it can be a job. Doesn't have to be the case. However it is that you define abundance in your life, I feel like you're having a new beginning within that. And maybe you got a little taste of it, or you were given an opportunity to invest into something different. And that's what's giving you the courage and the strength to leave that old life behind and allow this new chapter to come in. Okay? Because what you need to know is the Nine of Pentacles. So again, this is that abundant energy that I'm feeling here. Okay, I feel like you have to just continuously keep working on yourself. Okay, and that's it. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about what they're doing. If you feel some sort of guilt or shame, if you've hurt someone or vice versa, if they've hurt you, just let them go. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay, you have to just worry about yourself. Enjoy being single if you're single. And if you're in a relationship, just try to enjoy your independence more outside of that connection. Okay? Because I feel like right now you're being called to just focus on you and do the necessary work within yourself so that you can have this beautiful life, however that resonates for you. Six of Cups. Interesting. Why the Six of Cups? Because I thought we were letting go of the past. Three of Swords. Okay. I should have not pulled a card. Now everything's going to get all confusing. Let me pull one more. See where this is going. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah. So I'm glad that popped up. Okay, so the past that you're trying to let go of that was painful and heartbreaking, it's time to let go of that because it's only been bringing you pain, okay? And with the Wheel of Fortune, that's what's starting to change here. You're no longer defined by your past, okay? And that's a very big deal for Cancers because Cancers, like I said, rule the past. Okay, that's just part of the energy of a Cancer, but you're no longer defined by your past. It's okay to let go of it. Whoever was in it, it's fine to just rip the band-aid off, pull the cord, cut the cords, what have you, because something so much better is trying to come in here. That is your actual destiny. And it's unexpected, and it's luck and fortune. Okay, but I feel like if you've been dealing with connections or anything from your past that has brought you a lot of pain, that's all getting ready to shift and change, and it's going to help you become more stable and independent in your energy, so you can stand your ground and stand firm and stand tall. All right, Cancer, so I hope you enjoyed that reading. Let's go ahead and turn it over here with these last two decks that I'm going to pull from. So this is the Higher Self Oracle. So let's see what your higher self would like to say to you. You are seeing the truth. Beautiful. So don't doubt it. Whatever you're feeling in your gut, just go with it. Don't think about it too much. Within a few weeks. Ooh. Accelerated movement, communications, and action. See, this is an action that you want to take. So maybe within a few weeks, you're going to take that leap of faith, that action that you've been feeling like has been holding you back. This setback is temporary and will resolve. This was in the past, though. I feel like that setback is no longer going to be in the way, because it's been you this entire time, right? Where you felt like you couldn't do something for whatever reason, but that's all getting ready to be removed. All right, so that's amazing. All right, so now this deck is the Lightworker Oracle. So if you've been in my channel for some time, if you followed my channel for some time, I think I did this deck once, like a few months ago. But I'm basically going to pull the card and read from the guidebook, because the guidebook is awesome. So let's see. What is your message from Spirit for this time? One card, please. Number 6, fourth ray of harmony. All right, let's see what that's about. Okay. The fourth ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance, and empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. When the fourth ray of harmony is active in your life, you are approaching spiritual initiation, which creates a whole new person, a new you. Initiation may begin with feeling torn between two choices or realities. You may wonder if you have what it takes to get through this. You do. As you discover your strength to be patient with the process rather than trying to force an outcome prematurely, eventually you will outgrow the conflict altogether, emerging as a wiser, more powerful you. You will have gained a positive outcome from what was once considered to be a negative situation. When the fourth ray of harmony becomes stronger in your soul, avoid becoming scattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. You would need to keep grounding yourself and being moderate, rather than all or nothing in your life choices. This will create your successful outcome more swiftly than trying to force something to happen immediately. The challenge and the gift with the fourth ray of harmony is the increased sensitivity to beauty it engenders. Music takes on a whole new emotional depth. The beauty or chaos in your environment, and even the colors you wear, has more impact on you than usual. You can use this increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colors, and so on that feel good for you. The mainstream is still operating in a fear-based energy. With increased sensitivity, you can at times be more affected by this. If you're experiencing increased negativity, depression, doubt, fear, or emotional instability, this is likely why. You can overcome this without shutting down. When you sense it happening, respond with a loving discipline. You might meditate, journal, dance, create art, listen to music, exercise, have a bath, or spend time in nature to bring yourself back to balance. This ray has a special connection to the arts and guides you to create. You are encouraged to trust your own creativity, to enjoy it, and use it to help heal yourself and perhaps others too. When Archangel Gabriel enters your life, there will be an emphasis on the use of sound for healing and balance. So the words you use, affirmations for example, and the invocations in this deck will be very powerful. So will music. You may use sound to help balance and restore your energy. You'll know when it has worked because you will feel happier and find life simpler. You may not immediately solve an issue, but start doing what you need to take care of yourself. knowing resolution is on its way. I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the fourth ray of harmony. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Gabriel to help me find balance, wisdom, and creative approaches in all areas of my life. I ask for unconditionally loving assistance to outgrow problems in my life. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, and tenderness to help me grow into all that I am divinely destined to be. May the art and beauty within me find authentic expression in the world. May I be held from within and grounded in my center as I approach the portal of initiation. May the unconditionally loving masters and angels that serve on this divine ray of light bring it to the hearts of all beings for the greatest good. Through divine mercy and willing grace, so be it. Beautiful message, Cancer. I feel like that pretty much summed up what we talked about here, even when it mentioned that you may be caught between two realities. So I love when that happens. I feel like it's just further confirmation of what you need to know. So I hope that reading resonated. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight during this time. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so you can receive notifications when I post again. Thank you, as always, for watching my videos and supporting me throughout it all. I will see you in your next reading. Bye.